In today's video, we will talk about the successful Russian Greco-Roman wrestler Roman Vlasov, who most of you may have heard of, but I think it would not hurt to give more details about his outstanding achievements. Roman Vlasov is a merited master of sport, multiple Russian champion, four-time European champion, double world champion, and the most important thing is that Vlasov won twice Olympic Games in London in 2012 and in Rio 2016. So we can say that Vlasov is the athlete who finds himself the best in every single competition. Roman Vlasov began his way in Greco-Roman wrestling at the age of 6. The reason for this early passion was his older brother, who at that time was engaged in wrestling, and Roman just wanted to be like him. Coaches immediately noticed Roman's strong character and determination, and after 2 years he held his first competitions, where he lost. Then he was taught to understand the importance of responsible training. When he was 9 years old, Roman Vlasov was participating regularly in Siberian championships, and at age 12 he took second place in his first All-Russian championship. Coaches of Vlasov also said that he has one invaluable quality: he knows how to tune into every fight. From the age of 15, the young wrestler constantly performed as a member of the Russian national team on different championships, where he became a prize winner. But then a black streak began in Roman's sports career. In 2007, he was seriously injured and had to stop wrestling in 2008 and 2009. Vlasov said that at that moment he was mentally but not physically haunted by the fact that he would not be able to train for a long time. After that, there was a long rehabilitation, a gradual return to training and competition. Vlasov achieved his first great success in 2011. In the finals of the World Championships, he stopped the best fighter at that time, Selçuk Sebi from Turkey. In summer 2012, Roman Vlasov represented Russia at the Olympic Games, where he became a hurricane for his rivals, showing his boss on the Olympic mat and confidently reached the final. In the final, he was to meet with an Armenian hereditary fighter, Arsen Jalfalakian, whom Roman had already won twice in 2011. The start of the final bout was simply hurricane-like. Having crushed his rival with his activity, Roman left the judges no other choice than to put him in the upper square in the last 30 seconds of the round. Arsen fought back fiercely, but he could not get away from the knuckle-dragging. The clumsy fight in the second round led to the fact that the Armenian wrestler was in the upper part of the parterre. After 2 false starts and 2 double warnings, Vlasov was able to escape from the clinch, got the fight back on his feet, bind his opponent, and calmly wait for the final whistle, which marked his victory. The next significant achievements of Vlasov are the silver medal at the World Championships in 2013, and the second world gold in 2015. In 2016, Roman Vlasov again represented Russia at the Olympics. The athlete had high chances to win medals. He came to the competition as the main favorite, and unlike the Olympics in London, this time Roman Vlasov competed in a heavier weight category, up to 75 kilograms, instead of 74 kilograms, in which the wrestler regularly appeared in competitions until 2015. Just as 4 years earlier, Roman passed all his opponents almost without any problems and reached the final. Roman had only a few problems in the semi-finals, passing out when his opponent performed a headlock at the end of the first round, but during the break he was able to come to his senses, to finish the fight and to win. The Dane Mark Madsen was waiting for Vlasov in the finals. Quite quickly, Vlasov managed to convince the referee that it was time to move Madsen to the ground, and there he did it like a champion. With the start of the second 3 minutes, Madsen rushed to the attack. He was very tough and soon he was given the chance to attack from the parterre. In the last minute, Madsen's frantic determination again forced the referee to send Roman to the parterre, but here he showed a phenomenal ability to get out of unpleasant situations. Madsen's grip slid down to his hips and that was the end of it. The final score was 5-1 in favor of Vlasov, which allowed him to repeat his success of 4 years ago and become the Olympic champion for the second time. In the following years, the athlete continued to show himself successfully on the world stage, but there were also disappointing defeats. So at the 2017 World Championships, Roman dropped out at the very beginning of the tournament, losing to Azerbaijan's Alvin Mursaliyev and losing all chances to win. He also unexpectedly lost to Askat Dilmuhamedov of Kazakhstan at the beginning of the 2019 World Championship tournament. These defeats, because of their suddenness and unexpectedness, attracted even more attention than his regular victories, but as Roman says, that only makes him angrier and will elevate his future performance. For 2 Olympics in a row, Roman Vlasov was the best middleweight wrestler on the planet. Roman dreamed of a 3rd Olympic gold medal and planned to retire from the sport after Tokyo. However, Vlasov came to the Olympics as the 3rd number of the national team and was no longer considered a candidate for the trip to Tokyo. But a few months later, he was included in the squad for the World Championships in Oslo. Roman got to the final with a score of 38-4, winning all his fights. And in the decisive bout, the Azerbaijani wrestler Saynan Suleimanov was waiting for him, whom Vlasov defeated with a score of 2-1, becoming a 3-time world champion.